Okay, we are back to Beautiful Minds with U-nique. Welcome, 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 everybody. Our first guest tonight is Shenanigans, and our second guest tonight is Nice Nasty. We have a third guest. However, she told me that she would be a little late, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Shenanigans, can you tell us a little bit about yourself
Um,
and what you do here on the app?
have fun. Have fun, cause trouble.
Okay, okay,
That's it.
okay. Nice Nasty, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. I've been a streamer for 2 years, off and on here for 2 years. I'm a content queen. I do flyers, I do content, I do radio shows, I do pop up appearances. I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? The
Okay.
nice order nasty version you're gonna see.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So tonight, I did not tell either of you the topic for the night, but however, I know you heard me. So tonight, we're going to be discussing family business, generational wealth. Okay? So we're going to jump right on into it because we're already 6 minutes late. Um, I'm going to start off with the question by asking, the time has come for you to have the talk with your kids about taking over the family business. But to your surprise, neither one of your kids are interested. How does this make you feel? And I'm gonna start with Nice Nasty.
Honestly, I don't feel any type of way because sometimes that's just not. It might not be what their career path is. You know what I'm saying? Have ahead of them. I might be disappointed because if they shut the idea of them taking over the business and appointing somebody that can do the job they don't want to do while keeping it within the family, I might be a little
I
disappointed.
hear a little squeaking. Who's squeaking is that?
Not me.
Oh, okay. Now hold on. Okay, now go. Finish. Okay, I got you.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like my daughter was like, "Ugh, I'm a doctor, but I want you to take over this chain of salons." And she's like, "That's not me." Well, okay, but you can afford what I'm leaving you, and then afford with your salary to pay somebody that can keep this in the family. Somebody along the lines might be willing to take over if
Okay.
she shuts it all the way down.
Okay. So in the first part, we're talking about our expectations. Okay. Welcome everybody that is just joining us today. Welcome to Beautiful Minds, and we are on the topic of family business and generational wealth. So the first part of the show, we're talking about our expectations of our children. Same question, shenanigans. The time has come for you to have the talk with your kids about taking over family business. However, to your surprise, no one wants to do that. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I would be kind of upset, but the way I was brought up, I wasn't really. I was given the option to do what I want, so it was like I don't really force them to do anything that I want them to do. I want them to choose what they want because it worked for me, and I'm just pray to God that it works for them too.
Okay. That's an
As
honest
far as
thing.
my business is concerned, I'll just you have to just find a best friend or something.
So let me be clear when I say generational wealth. We saying generational wealth, which means this business has been passed down in the family, and we're trying to keep this business.
I
So
mean, I'm gonna keep the business, but I'm trying to make sure I have workers working it if my kids ain't gonna do it. Still gonna be under them,
exactly.
whether they like it or not.
Right.
It's
But
not
we're
gonna
talking
be
about the
under them
kids right
anymore.
now. Don't go ahead of me. Okay? We're talking about the
Okay,
kids.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Whether they like it or not, I'm gonna put it on them anyways.
You're gonna give it to them
When I'm gone, it's gonna be their business to figure it
to
out.
figure it out. I like that
Yeah.
answer too. Okay. All right. Say figure it out. Okay. The second question is, as a parent, do you think that we feel our entitlement makes us feel that our kids should take advantage of the benefits that are given to them. Again, as a parent, do you think that we feel that our entitlement makes us feel that our kids should take advantage of the benefits that are given to them? Shenanigans, we're going to start with you.
No.
No?
No?
Okay.
No, I don't think they should.
Okay. All right. And why is that?
Because I feel like if they take advantage, we're going to lose it all. If they do.
Okay.
They'll lose everything.
Okay.
They're missing the point.
Right. Because they didn't want it anyway. I get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Good answer. Okay, nice nasty. Same question.
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no because if them taking advantage of it, then and they use it in a negative tone or a negative connotation or whatever, then it takes away the value of what it has. But if they do take advantage of it, then they see the value in keeping it.
Okay. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Third question. And how we expectations of our kids. We're talking about the family business, generational wealth. Okay, third question. This could be hurtful. Do you think you would see them in a different light because you expected more from them when they turned you down? When you had the discussion about continuing the family business? Nice.
I said one more time. Would I be what? I heard the last part.
I'm saying this could be hurtful. In a sense. So do you think you would see them in a different light because you expected them? You expected more from them?
I'm gonna say yes because I come from a family that has generational wealth that is naturally supposed to be passed down and has been passed down. So I have not come across generations who have given up the next part of the ownership. But I do see the next part of the ownership being groomed to take over. But for me, it's not what I would want. So if anyone of the generation that's before me that's supposed to take over was trying to pass it over to me, it's a totally different situation. Because our generational wealth comes from a church. That church, that land, that prosperity, all the rest of that jazz. I got 3 aunties that are preachers.
Okay.
I love the Lord. From church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I think I would be. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said. I would be very much hurtful, but with that being said, I always keep in the back of my mind to not allow how I feel to kind of blur my vision of how my kids are supposed to be because they're not me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to expect them to do what I would have done. So no expectations from them is better for me. So I think that they would do better on their own by picking what it is that they would like to do in life. So I try not to be that way. So yes, I like that answer. It would be a yes and a no. Would I be hurt? Yes. But kind of sort of not because they should have that choice. Because I did. You know what I'm saying? So I get your point. All right, shenanigans. Your point. Can you same question? Would you be hurt? Would you see them in a different light? Would you? Might as well say sometimes people disown their kids. This is the question I'm asking because some people be so upset. They be like, you know what? Since you didn't want to do this, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be bothered with you. And I feel like that's not fair. It's not fair at all.
I feel like it'll be hard for me to really be able to give you a real good answer because like a lot of people, it all depends on my feelings, how I feel, what I've grown to become, how focused I am on wanting them to take it or not, for me to know how disappointed I would be. As far as where my kids are now, I'm not happy where they're at. They're not where they're supposed to be. So what I'm saying? So I really don't have the high hopes of them taking over anything. And as far as the generational wealth, I don't have that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like how she speaks of it, my family, if they did, they've never spoken to me about it. Like I don't know nobody in my family really, so.
Okay.
So I wanted to begin that, but I always realized, because my kids told me this before, that I may not want to do what you want to do when I get older. They said that to me when they were young. I've always spoken to them about a lot of stuff growing up. So this is why I kind of figure I'm going to let them do what they're going to do. It kind of distracted me from making something, because they just, military and all that. Just made me just give up on certain things. But
I get what you're saying, because prime example, you know how you want to leave your home and stuff to your kids. Your kids don't usually want your home. You know what I'm saying? They would just let it go to waste. You know what I'm saying? But when you know these things, it's better to say, okay, I'll sell it, put the money in a trust, and let y'all divvy it up. You know what I'm saying?
she was going to say something.
You want to say something nice? Hold on. Okay.
No. I was just gonna ask him. So, like you said, he didn't come from that. He doesn't have that. So, do you think it's your responsibility? I don't know how many kids you got, but is it your responsibility now to start figuring out what you can do to provide for them, to create that generational wealth after you're not here?
Oh, okay. Good answer. Good question. Okay.
Yeah, but I just feel as though they'll just mess it all up.
Okay.
Like they let me know they don't. They're all about luxury things. They don't care about the next day. They're worried about today. You know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, like two of them. I can't say all of them. Just two of the oldest ones. They don't show me they're gonna do anything with it, but just destroy it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to their boyfriend or their girlfriend, or you know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay.
I don't have that. You know.
So
I'm not from like, how that certain people have family that's like, you're supposed to be this way. My family wasn't like that, so me being in the military, I couldn't be like that. They were scared of me anyway, so I was in the service. So of course they're gonna listen.
Okay. Our third guest is here. We're gonna welcome her to the room.
Were you muting everything because of that noise that was creaking?
No, I mute everybody so I can hear. Yes. So hold on a minute. Hello, Lady Super Soaker. You missed your intro, but real quick, let everybody know what you do here on the app, and I will fill you in on everything. Yes.
Right now, I'm just streaming.
Okay.
I'm streaming right now. I just play games on my stream, just hang out, have fun, just vibe, all that good stuff.
Okay. So everybody, again, to those of you all that are just joining us, we're talking about the family business and generational wealth. Okay. The first half of the show, we talked about expectations of our children taking over the business, the family business. So we were down to our third question, which was this could be hurtful. Do you think you would see them in a different light because you expected more from them? And those two have answered. What were your answer be to that?
Do I think?
Okay. I'm saying, they didn't want to take over the business. Okay. So this could be hurtful. Do you think you would see them in a different light? See them differently. Disown them maybe. Don't deal with them anymore because you expected more from them.
No, I don't think I will see them differently because I mean they all have their own path that they want to take. So if they didn't want to partake in the business, but I think I have 3 kids, so I think at least one will be okay with taking it over. So if all 3 of them don't do it, I'm sure one would. So
we always think that, but we just don't know, do we?
But I really have I'm like, but if they didn't and they want to go a different way, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Right.
Right.
Let me
Let
take
me
this
take
goal
this
down
goal
because it's
down
gonna
because
be
it's gonna be
blocking me
blocking
trying
me
to
trying to
get to
get to
her.
her.
Okay. How do
Okay.
you
How do you
cancel this?
cancel this?
Cancel.
Cancel.
Cancel. I'm
Cancel.
trying to
I'm trying to
cancel this.
cancel this.
Okay.
Okay.
It won't
It won't
cancel.
cancel.
Lord Jesus. Lord have
Lord have
mercy. It
mercy.
won't
It
cancel.
won't cancel.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
now we're
now
moving
we're
to
moving
the
to
second
the
half of
second
the
half
show,
of the
which will
show, which
be
would be
um
um
the
the
solutions
solutions
to the
to
family
the family
business and
business
keeping the
and keeping the
generational wealth.
generational wealth.
Okay?
Okay.
So, would you
So, would you
consider
consider
outside
outside
help as a
help as a
choice to
choice
keep the
to keep the
business
business
up
up
and
and
running?
running?
So, I'm going to
So I'm
mute
gonna mute
you.
you.
Shenanigans, I heard
Shenanigans,
you
I
say
heard you
that
say that
already.
already.
So,
So,
with you
with you
choosing this
choosing this
outside
outside
help,
help,
what kind of
what
help
kind of
would you
help would you
choose? Would it
choose?
be
Would it be
someone
someone
that you
that you
know that you
know
were
that you were
familiar with,
familiar with,
or would it
or
just
would
be
it just be
somebody
somebody
random because
random
you
because
think
you
that,
think that
you
you
know,
know
the people
the
that you
people that you
already know
already
would
know
ruin
would
it
ruin
too?
it too?
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
Because
saying? Because
would it be
would it
somebody
be somebody
close or just
close or just
random
random
people?
people?
It'll be people that's already there. It'll be somebody like with experience, like somebody that really knows my business. Because you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, man. That's a lot to think about. Now that you put it that way, it's like yeah, because they could just take everybody could take everything. I just got to make sure, no matter what, the business is theirs, no matter what happens.
I got you.
So I'm gonna make sure that's gonna be how it's gonna be.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
But I would have to. It has to be somebody like I really gotta trust them, or otherwise I'm gonna have to pay somebody like high big money just to keep my stuff really going. Like someone licensed, you know. I know they gotta be something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Good answer.
Good answer.
This is
This is
generational wealth.
generational wealth.
So here we
So here
go.
we
We're
go.
talking
We're
about
talking
all
about
this
all this
generational wealth.
generational
We don't
wealth.
want
We
it to
don't want
go
it
to
to go to
waste.
waste.
You hear what
You
I'm
hear what I'm
saying?
saying?
So
So who are you?
who would you
Who would you
pick
pick
to take
to
over
take
this
over this
business, nice
business, nice
nasty? I
nasty?
mean,
I
to keep
mean,
your
to keep
family
your family
business
business
going,
going,
and
and
you feel
you
like
feel
you
like
would be
you would be
comfortable with an
comfortable with an
outside
outside
person or
person or
somebody that you
somebody that
already
you
know.
already know.
It would definitely, for me, it would have to be, and that's only because I'm kind of in the midst of it. It would have to be somebody that's been there through that family situation. I'm finna be 42. My church, my granddaddy's church is 45 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So right now it doesn't follow me because it's not in my generation, but in the midst of that, he has members that's been there from the day he started. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Or he and those members have kids and their kids have kids, and it's someone. It has to be somebody that is familiar and understands what the mission and the goal initially had.
Okay.
And if y'all were to take it over and do something different with it, please still honor what my family's generation has brought upon. You feel what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I do.
Like for me, don't ask me to take over the church. We're not doing it. But I might have a grandkid because my daughter not, she ain't gonna take over it either. But she might have a kid. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's different. It's just a different thing. Like I wish I still had my salon to pass to my daughter, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? So
But it's
But
not
it's
too
not
late.
too
You
late.
still
You
have
still have
time.
time.
So I
So
mean,
I
that's
mean,
something to
that's
think
something to think
about.
about.
And I like
And
your
I like your
answer.
answer.
All
All
right, first
right,
lady
first
top
lady, top
badge,
badge,
first lady
first
super
lady, super
soaker.
soaker.
What is your
What is
answer?
your answer?
Would you pick
Would you pick
somebody
somebody
that you
that
don't
you don't
know,
know,
or that
or that
somebody that's
somebody
been
that's been
around
around
that you
that
feel
you
you can
feel you can
trust?
trust?
Because
Because
I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna
this,
say
both of
this,
them
both of
said
them
somebody
said
that's
somebody
been
that's
there,
been there.
but for
Yeah,
me, it would be somebody new.
Somebody now.
sometimes they've been there the whole time, they've been hating the whole time, and they ready for you to, fall or whatever. So, it's hard. But I got a lot of nieces and nephews and all this.
Right,
Right.
They make it work. Like we
right,
gonna try to figure it out and try to make it work. But we're about hey, I'm not around no more.
uh
Is
huh.
that why they
If
take it
if
over?
if, well, this is
Well,
the
this is the
thing.
thing.
It's just
It's
comes
just
that
comes
time
that
for you to
time for you to
stop
stop
working. You're
working. You're
older. You
older.
can't
You
do the
can't do
things
the
you
things
used
that
to
you
do.
used to do.
That's how we
That's how we
started. You
started.
missed the
You missed
first
the
half.
first half.
Like my chain, like
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be still be finding my way up in there, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
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 I hear
I
you.
hear you.
So
And you. So I
So
still
what
want
if you? And that's why I put that out there because when I say it has come time for you to stop, and you had to ask the kids, and it was time for you to have that talk with them. That means either your health was declining, you were no longer thinking the same way, your competence level wasn't the same. You see what I'm saying? And you needed to sit down.
wait a minute.
No. This is real. You know, we're hypothetically speaking because
Because I do have a lot of like nephews and nieces and all of them that's kind of, after my kids and stuff like that. So they didn't want to really do it. Because ain't nobody gonna do it like you, so you always
you gotta give me a yes.
I look for like my nieces and nephews and stuff like that.
Okay. Good answer. I like that.
Keeping it in family.
Okay, keeping it in the family for you. I like that. Okay. All right, we're gonna go on to the second question on the second half. We're talking about solutions now, okay? All right. The second question in the second half of solutions is what would you have done if the kids had taken over and failed? Do you think you would have regrets while you are alive? Nice, nasty. I see that look. Let's go. Again, would you have done?
That's a look. That's a generational question. Because for me, I wouldn't, I wouldn't trip. I'd be like, I had knew it was gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? But then I think about my granddaddy, and my granddaddy, he would feel some type of way about it because he's still trying to hold on now. We trying to get him to retire. We've been trying to get him to retire for about 5 years. You feel me? But as for me, I foreseen the situation. I knew what was going to happen. I knew how it might have panned out. So I thought ahead. Look, I planned a foundation and put that money in that foundation, and then that's how I carried on that little year. But like for my granddaddy, he hasn't done that. He ain't done it, so he would feel some type of way. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Because they're stuck in their ways. So we expect that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different type timing.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. But I like that, and I agree. Lady Super Soaker, let me hear your answer. Let's see what you got to say.
I wouldn't be mad. Like I really wouldn't be mad. Like if I had that talk and they really didn't even want to do it, it's just like I don't know. Sell it and try to help them do something that they actually want to do that I know will.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about solutions. That's great. There we go.
Like you have to be doing something that you actually want to do, you actually care about. So if they don't really want, if that's not something that they really want to do, I would just sell it and get them something that they really would and they would care about it and take care of.
Great answer. I love it. We talk about solutions too. Our shenanigans. What you got to say?
I want to hear this question again just in case I give you the wrong answer.
I said, what would you have done if the kids would have taken over and failed? Do you think there would have been regrets while you were alive? We're not talking about why you gone because you can't have no regrets. We're talking about why you're alive.
But my question is, why would I give it up if I'm alive?
No. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
What would you have done if the kids had taken over and failed? Well, hypothetically speaking.
Already done. All right, I see.
Do you think that you would have had regrets while you were alive?
No.
Okay. It would be okay.
It's not. I mean, it wouldn't be okay, but I wouldn't have no regrets.
Not in it. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna ask you why. Because
I would roast them on everything that they did wrong, all the stuff that they messed up on. I would let them know what they just caused and what they just. Trust me, they're gonna understand. They're gonna feel it.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't be like I let them know I knew you'd do this.
Right, right.
Right, right.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
So,
Lady Super
Lady
Soaker,
Super
she's
Soaker,
so
she's so
fast over
fast
here.
over here.
She already
She already
answered this
answered this
question, but I'm
question,
going
but
to
I'm gonna
ask it
ask it
anyway.
anyway.
When all is
When
said
all is
and
said and
done,
done,
kids didn't
kids
want to
didn't
run the
want to run the
business.
business.
Uh,
Uh,
would
would
you
you
find other
find other
ways for
ways for
them
them
not to
not
lose
to
out
lose
on
out
their
on their
inheritance? She's
inheritance? She's
already
already
answered. We
answered.
know her
We know her
answer.
answer.
What's yours,
What's
Nice
yours, nice
Nasty?
nasty?
Definitely. I would find something that they were interested in, and then we have to refocus and reshift and reinvest.
Okay.
Um, that's just like saying if I had somebody in my family that had a mortuary, y'all better sell that. Y'all gonna have to go ahead. Ain't no parts of that. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear
I
you.
hear you.
I hear
I
you.
hear you.
I get
I
you.
get you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's some things that some people just not gonna do, and then
Hmm.
it is what it is. And then you do see them do it, and over the years they still haven't put the value or investment into it. So it's just like why not savor the value name and close it and find something like they would be more interested in,
Okay.
more excited about, because
Okay.
the world is gonna evolve. There
Right.
are certain businesses that are gonna stay the same and be prosperous, but it's what you put into that business.
I love
I
it.
love it.
I love
I
it.
love it.
I
I
agree.
agree.
All right,
All right,
shenanigans. What's
shenanigans.
your
What's your
answer,
answer?
sweetheart? All is
All
said
is
and
said and
done. The
done.
kids
The
didn't want
kids
to
didn't
run the
want to run
family
the family
business.
business.
Would you
Would
find
you
other
find
ways
other
for
ways
them
for
not to
them
lose
not to
out on
lose
their
out on their
inheritance?
inheritance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely would. I'd focus on whatever they, whatever. Whatever they're trying to do. Along the way, I would have helped them do a lot of certain things they wanted to do anyways, trying to get to where I want them to be anyways. So it's like I would really put effort and money into making sure they have something going.
Okay.
They
That's
Okay.
have to
That's
have
beautiful.
something going.
beautiful.
That's
Because as
beautiful.
a parent, I feel like a failure if I don't have something going. No matter how bad it gets, I gotta have them have something.
So out of
So out
all
of all
this, all
this,
I
all
hear,
I
I'm
hear,
gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
this
this
from for all
for
three of
all
you
three of you
guys.
guys.
I really
I
like
really
y'all
like y'all
answers on this
answers on this
part
part
because
because
that just
that just
shows
shows
that you
that
have
you
love
have
for
love
them.
for them.
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
A lot
saying?
of
A
people
lot
would
of
have
people
just
would have
given
just
up
given up
because
because
all they
all
could
they could
see
see
was this
was
is my
this is my
family
family
business. You
business.
know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
And let's
And
be
let's be
clear.
clear.
Like I
Like
said
I said
before, our
before,
kids
our
are not
kids are
us.
not us.
We're
We're
moving
moving
forward to
forward to
into a
into a
whole
whole
different
different
generation.
generation.
What we
What we
thought was
thought
gonna
was
be
gonna
is
be
no
is no
longer. You
longer.
know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
So
saying?
now we
So
gotta
now we
shift
gotta
our
shift our
focus
focus
into what
into what
is.
is.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
So I
So I
really like
really
all of
like all
y'all's
of y'all's
answers when
answers
it came
when it
to
came
that.
to that.
Okay, y'all, we
Okay,
coming
y'all, we
down
coming
to the
down to the
last part
last
of the
part of the
show.
show.
And we're
And
going to
we're
be
gonna
talking
be
about
talking about
moving
moving
on.
on.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody who's
everybody
just
who's just
joining
joining
in.
in.
We are
We
talking
are talking
about the
about the
family
family
business and
business and
generational wealth.
generational
The
wealth.
first
The
part of
first
the
part
show,
of the
we
show, we
discussed our
discussed our
expectations of our
expectations of our
kids.
kids.
The second
The
part of
second
the
part of
show,
the
we,
show,
we found
we found
solutions for
solutions
them
for
not
them
to
not
lose
to
out on
lose
the
out on the
business.
business.
And now
And
we're going
now
to
we're
talk
going to talk
about
about
moving
moving
on.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though
Even
things
though
didn't
things
go
didn't
as
go as
planned,
planned,
would this
would this
change your
change your
relationship
relationship
with your
with your
kids?
kids?
Shenanigans, since
Shenanigans,
your
since
mic
your
is
mic is
already on.
already on.
I'm assuming it would be because they wouldn't like what I have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
Do
think
you
that they
think that
would
they would
feel
feel
like
like
you
you
were
were
trying to
trying to
push them in
push them
some
in
kind of
some kind
way,
of way,
or felt
or felt
like
like
you wanted
you
them to
wanted them to
be what
be
you
what
wanted
you
them to
wanted them
be?
to be?
Because I never made them want them to be anything. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I think at the end of the day, they probably would wait for me to go.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
move
we're gonna move
on. We're
on.
gonna
You
we
know
gonna
what I'm saying? Because it's like I probably give them too much pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like so military, I'll give them so much pressure. I don't think they
I
would
was
like.
a military brat, but
Brat, but
even though my
even though
dad
my
was
dad was
hard,
hard,
he was
he
still
was still
soft.
soft.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna
that.
say that.
I'm gonna let them have it because
All of you
All of
all
you
do
all do
because you
because
have
you
no
have
other
no other
choice.
choice.
That is the
That
way
is the
that they
way that they
trained you
trained you
guys.
guys.
But at the
But
end
at
of
the
the
end of the
day,
day,
you really
you
had to
really had to
push
push
him
him
to really
to really
see certain
see certain
sides of him.
sides of
He
him.
was
He
soft
was
with me
soft with
because
me
I'm
because
baby
I'm
girl.
baby
You
girl. You
understand what I'm
understand what I'm
saying?
saying?
So at the
So
end
at
of
the
the
end of the
day, I
day,
would
I
have to
would have to
say,
say,
yeah, he had
yeah,
that
he
old
had that old
crazy
crazy
attitude. Y'all
attitude. Y'all
militant.
militant.
You
You
know,
know,
but I
but I
like
like
that.
that.
Like, just say
Like
for
just say for
instance, if
instance,
I
if
wanted
I
to
wanted to
ask him for
ask him for
something and I
something
wanted
and
to
I wanted
have
to
it,
have it,
I had to
I had to
say,
say,
Dad, do you
Dad,
have
do you
anything
have
you can let
anything you
me
can let me
have?
have?
If I say
If I
let me
say let me
borrow,
borrow,
he
he
expects it
expects
back.
it back.
I mean, he
I
was
mean, he was
straightforward like
straightforward
that.
like that.
So I'm
So
just
I'm
giving
just
that
giving
as an
that as an
example.
example.
So we're
So
gonna
we
move
gonna move
on now,
on
but
now, but
I get your
I get your
point.
point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, lady
Okay,
super
lady.
soaker.
Okay.
Even though
Even
things
though
didn't
things
go as
didn't go as
planned,
planned,
baby,
baby,
would this
would
change
this
your
change your
relationship
relationship
with your
with your
kids? Do you
kids?
think
Do
it
you think it
would?
would?
No, I wouldn't change my relationship because my dreams is my dreams. They got their own dreams, so I'd rather help them try to get theirs versus worried about mine, and I can't even function of know what my dream really is anymore. So
So we got
So we
things
got
going
things
on
going
too,
on
huh?
too, huh?
I feel
I
you.
feel you.
Whew,
Whew,
Lord, we do,
Lord,
we do.
we do.
Because we're
Because we're
still
still
growing
growing
ourselves,
ourselves, you
and
know,
there's
and
no
there's no
handbook to
handbook to
parenthood.
parenthood.
I'm just gonna
I'm
say
just gonna
that.
say that.
We do the
We do
best
the
we
best we
can with
can with
whatever God
whatever
tells
God
us
tells
and
us
teaches
and
us
teaches
to
us
do.
to do.
Providing was
Providing
a
was a
natural
natural
instinct,
instinct,
and
and
loving them
loving
was
them
a
was a
natural
natural
instinct. All the
instinct. All the
rest
rest
we had to
we had to
learn.
learn.
You know.
You know.
So with
So
that
with
being
that being
said,
said,
you would
you
hope
would
that
hope that
they
they
wouldn't hold a
wouldn't hold a
grudge
grudge
toward you.
toward you.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
By even
By even
asking,
asking,
because
because
before that
before
time
that
came,
time
you know
came,
how
you
we
know how
kind of
we
like
kind of
just,
like this,
kind of
kind
sneak
of
stuff
sneak
in there a
stuff in
little
there a
bit.
little bit.
And then
And
they
then
didn't get
they didn't
tired
get
of that.
tired of
You know
that.
what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
So
So
yes, I
yes, I
understand what you're
understand
saying,
what you're
and
saying,
I don't
and I
think
don't think
that it
that
should
it
change
should
it
change it
because the
because
love
the
is still
love is
there.
still there.
You know.
You know.
So thank you
So
so
thank you
much for
so
your
much for your
answer.
answer.
Okay, nice
Okay, nice
nasty.
nasty.
Even though
Even
things
though
didn't go
things
as
didn't go
planned,
as
baby
planned, baby
girl,
girl,
would this
would
change your
this change your
relationship with your
relationship with your
kid?
kid?
I'm not gonna say it would change my relationship with my kid.
Okay.
I want to say shout out to shenanigans, military mindset. No, I still live in a military town. So I
Okay.
hear one of y'all 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 times a day. Y'all have a different mindset. My
Mm-hmm.
granddaddy is retired military sergeant major. He wakes up to a retirement check. You know what I'm saying? So, military or not, the thing about it is, it comes a point in time where we have to take advantage of how much we invest in each one of our kids as they go along. Everybody, my daughter, I probably would have had a son. If I would have had one, I gave up. I ain't do it no more. But if I probably would have had a son, our relationship would be different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, but I'm always love what I birthed. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, my baby at the stage to where she don't even like me. She don't want me around. You know what I'm saying? She want to go with her friends. You know, and it's killing me because you like my only one, but you don't like me right now, and it's cool. But everybody go through that. Everything is different. So no love lost whatsoever because God is always gonna cultivate a relationship that is supposed to prosper, grow, and be there.
I'm just gonna
I'm just
say
gonna
this
say
because
this because
my kids are
my
way
kids are
up there.
way
My
up there.
kids are
My kids are
grown,
grown,
33,
33,
29.
29.
When they
When they
become
become
teenagers,
teenagers,
they're
they're
coming into
coming
their
into their
own
own
self.
self.
You know,
You know,
so
so
expect that.
expect that.
The only
The
thing I
only thing
don't
I
wish
don't
on
wish
you
on
is that
you is
she
that
try
she
you, and
try
I'm gonna
you,
leave
and I'm
that
gonna
right
leave
there.
that right there.
Okay, now
Okay, now
I'm gonna leave that
I'm gonna
right
leave
there.
that
That's
right there.
for
That's
another
for
time.
another time.
All right
All
now.
right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Our
Our
second
second
question then
question
moving
then
on
moving
is,
on is
how would you
how would you
find a
find
way
a
for
way
your
for your
grandkids
grandkids
to
to
benefit from the
benefit from the
decisions that
decisions
was
that was
made?
made?
That is a
That is a
major
major
decision
decision
because
because
we
we
often
often
will
will
forget our
forget our
kids and
kids
be like,
and be
okay,
like,
you didn't
okay,
want
you
to
didn't want
deal
to
with
deal
it.
with it.
Uh-huh. I'm going to leave
I'm
it
gonna
to your
leave it to your
children.
children.
You see what
You
I'm
see what I'm
saying?
saying?
We can be
We can be
medieval
medieval
too.
too.
You know what
You know what
I
I
mean?
mean?
and be like,
and be
we're
like,
gonna put
we're
it
gonna
in a
put it in a
trust
trust
for them.
for them.
We're gonna
We're
let
gonna
them get
let them
something
get
too.
something
Since
too.
you didn't
Since
want
you
to
didn't
take
want to
over,
take
I'm
over,
gonna give you
I'm gonna
this
give you
little
this
bit.
little
But
bit.
the
But the
majority is
majority
going
is
to my
going to my
babies
babies
that got
that got
years and
years
years
and
to
years to
come. You
come.
see what I'm
You see what
saying?
I'm saying?
Okay,
Okay,
militant
militant,
dad, let me know
let
your
me know your
answer.
answer.
How would you
How would
find a
you
way for
find a
your
way for your
grandkids to
grandkids to
benefit from the
benefit from the
decisions
decisions
that was
that
made?
was made?
Can I go last?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
All
Lady
right,
Super
lady
Circle.
super circle,
Circle, give me
circle,
your
give me your
answer,
answer,
baby.
baby.
Well, I don't really think I'm gonna have any grandkids because my kids are just like so against it. They're like they're not having any kids.
Don't keep
They're
keep on
25,
Keep
thinking
on
it.
23,
thinking it.
Keep
21
keep
right
thinking
Keep
that.
thinking that.
they're 25, 23, and 21 right now.
Uh,
Uh,
But if I did, I would just leave something for all of them. Like they'll all be on there.
okay.
okay.
If they don't want to take over, the grandkid is available to take over. It's theirs too. Whoever.
And what
And
type of
what type of
investment do you
investment do
think
you
that you
think
would
that you
would do
would do
to
I
to
split it all evenly
uh-huh.
uh
between
huh?
all of them.
Would it be
Would it be
CDs? Would it
CDs? Would
be
it be
what? What
what?
would it
What
be?
would it be?
Would it be
Would it be
insurance? What
insurance?
would it
What
be?
would it be?
I don't know. Just give them the money. I don't know. Savings. Well, since my kids are already old, I think I would just give them the money and then maybe a CD for the grandkids because they might be a little younger. So
Some Roth
Some Roth
IRAs. We
IRAs.
got we got a
We
lot of
got a lot of
solutions.
solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would
And they
have
would
so
have
much
so much
interest they
interest
probably
they
could live
probably could
off of
live
it
off
by
of it
that
by
time.
that time.
So hey,
So
we have
hey,
a
we
lot of
have a lot of
options. Thank
options.
you.
Thank you.
All right,
All
nice
right, nice
nasty. What
nasty.
would
What would
be
be
your
your
what way would
what
you
way would you
find for
find
your
for your
grandkids to
grandkids to
benefit
benefit
from the
from the
decisions that
decisions that
you all
you
made?
all
You
made?
and your
You
kids
and your
made.
kids
No
made.
one wants
No
to
one
take
wants to
over.
take over.
It would be land. I would invest
Oh,
in land,
great.
and it would be an ironclad,
Okay.
Okay.
tight knit contract to where if they were to sell it would have to be at a certain dollar amount. Period.
Oh, wow.
Because if we were to invest in land, it would have to be somewhere that you could foresee that it's going to be prosperous along the way.
Oh, wow.
And if my family ain't going to benefit from
Mm-hmm.
somebody going to try to sneak and snake and do whatever they need to do to get that land, and they ain't hit that number to where my grandkids, my grandkids, and my other grandkids can benefit from that,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to hear it. With that being said, that's because kind of what happened with my mom. My mom's mom passed away in an unfortunate situation, right? And with the settlement from that, it was written in the settlement to where my mom benefited, I benefited, my daughter benefits, and then all of the grandkids benefited. I'm the oldest, and then all of our kids benefited. So that was at least 4 generations just off of
Oh, wow.
the tragedy that happened with my grandmother. You feel what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
wow.
it's all about the verbiage. You know
Yes,
what I
it
mean?
is.
It
It
is.
is.
It is.
I
I
love that.
love
I
that.
love
I
that
love
because
that
with
because
land
with
you can
land
never
you can
go
never
wrong.
go wrong.
What if
What
somebody
if
wanted to
somebody
build a
wanted to
house?
build a house?
What if
What
somebody
if
wanted
somebody wanted
to
to
start
start
another business
another
like you
business like
say,
you say,
and they got
and they
this
got this
land,
land,
and
and
they could
they could
just
just
what
what
make them a
make
whole
them a whole
plaza,
plaza.
bam,
Bam.
you know.
You know.
So
So
that is a
that
great
is a
idea
great
because my
idea
daddy
because my
was the
daddy was
same
the
way
same
about
way
that
about
land.
that land.
So
So
very, very,
very, very,
very good
very
answer.
good
I
answer.
love
I
it.
love it.
Are you
Are
ready,
you ready,
militant
militant
dad?
dad?
Shenanigans, give me
Shenanigans,
your
give me your
answer.
Yeah, I needed their help to help me
Okay.
Okay.
think of some good ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but because I never really thought that far. Like, yeah, like that's
I
really like,
I
told you,
told you,
look,
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 unique is
unique is
hardcore. She asked
hardcore.
the
She asked the
questions
questions
that
that
everybody want
everybody
to
want to
answer or
answer
need
or
to
need to
answer. I
answer.
mean, need
I
to
mean, need
ask
to ask
because
because
this is real
this is
life.
real life.
This is real
This is
life.
real life.
So what
So
would
what would
you
you what
how would
how would
you find
you
a way
find
for
a
your
way for your
grandkids to
grandkids to
benefit
benefit
from all
from
of the
all the
decisions that
decisions
you all
that you
made?
all
No one
made?
wants
No
to
one
take
wants to
over.
take over.
You either had
You
to
either
sell
had
it
to
or
sell
find
it or
somebody
find
to do
somebody to do
something.
something.
What would
What
you
would you
find for your
find for your
grandkids
grandkids
to
to
benefit from
benefit from
this? What
this?
would you
What
do?
would
and
you
make
do?
sure that whatever happens, whether it be sold or the business is running, my grandkids are all like I guess I'll find a way, written or whatever way it goes, to make sure they get something out of it, no matter what.
Right.
Like they're in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to say it, because I feel like there's so many
Like
things that
written
happen.
agreements, you would do
Yeah, I make it. Yeah,
living
like you know,
wills,
have to,
living wills
because I
and
got
things.
three
You
grandkids.
have a lot. You have living wills. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you have a lot to do. And like I said, you can even put it in Roth IRAs where um they wouldn't be charged if their parents needed something. Just say for instance for them, they wouldn't be penalized for taking anything out. And you have so many ways. I haven't gotten into like the new ways of Bitcoin and all that yet, but I do know about CDs, Roth IRAs, because a regular IRA is going to charge you, okay? And they will penalize you hard. But with the Roth one, it's like it's revolving. Even though it's gaining interest, you can live off that interest for life and never touch the rest of your money. So I learned that at a young age. You know, I was young when I first bought my first house. I was 20 something years old. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a lot you can do. Land is beautiful. When I got a divorce, my house sold for so much money, I was good. You see what I'm saying? And I left him with the brand new house we had built from the ground. You know why? Because my kids was there. Anything that benefits them, I'm not worried about. And that's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you had people saying, oh, I would have sold it. No, my kids are still there. Even though they were grown, they were still there. And they have kids. I love my grandkids. Anything that's beneficial for them is beneficial for me. So, okay, we're going to move on. Our last question. All right. This is should be an easy peasy for y'all. Y'all know that generational wealth does not come easy. And the ethnic black community is very rare. Okay? Would you continue expressing this topic with your kids as the time went on, even though they didn't want to take over the business? Y'all accepted them, wanted to do something else. But would you continue discussing this with them just to make sure and be certain that they understand generational wealth? It's a difference than just family inheritance. We're talking about generational wealth. Wealth that has been passed down 3 and 4 generations. You know what I'm saying? This does not come easy to us, you guys. All right? It's us in here. So what I'm saying is, would you continue to discuss this topic? Y'all far gone along the way of everybody and everything. We don't decide what we're gonna do. But just explaining to them why you would have wanted them to even have this. Nice nasty. I see the seriousness on your face. Let me know.
It's funny because when I heard him say, I don't even think my kids will be worried about it. I don't even think I would even let them. When I asked him the question about how about you take the time out to figure out what you can do to create the generational wealth part of it. You feel what I'm saying? And his answer was so swift with it because of his opinion of his kids. I don't think he thought what I was asking. What I'm asking is, I'm not asking you to tell them. I'm asking you to take the time to create something, present it to them, and see what it is. My daughter is materialistic as hell.
Yeah.
Like her daddy got it. She's spoiled rotten, this, that, and the third. Like, and that's not how I was raised at all. I mean, well, anyway, the way I wasn't jaywalking. I had kids on every color. You feel what I'm saying? This girl here wants some J. She would rather wear the same pair of tennis shoes that cost $100 versus me wearing it's a different. It's
It is.
legacy is a different term
It is.
to the kids than it is to us. So with that being said, yes, I'm gonna pound it into the grave. I'm gonna pound it into her head. I'm gonna pound it into her mind because I need you to understand. I'm not asking you to change who you are. I'm asking you to leave a lasting impression on other people's lives from your family and then beyond that. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I love it. I love that because it's so important. I don't think they really grasp the concept of what we're trying to instill in them like that, and it's so important. I love it. All right, we're gonna move on. Lady Super Soaker, how do you feel about that question? You know it doesn't come by easy for us, okay? And I just want to know, would you still just keep kind of like having this topic with them because and letting them know that this is not something that just come to us overnight. This has been passed down. I mean, from they had to work in the cotton field first, and then get handed something, and they took that little something and made it into a big something and kept it and passed it on down all the way up to now. That's a long time. And this is hundreds of years. Cause I'm half a century plus myself. We gotta think about. Come on now. And you just gonna let this go like this? I don't even see letting my mom's house just go like that. Because we built different. But so I just want to know as a parent today, would you still try to instill those generational what do we call it? The generational traditions of what we were brought up from. Even though we're not living them, but just keep telling them about how it came along. And maybe they'll see things different.
Yeah, I've been actually telling my kids this since they was able to put money in their hands. Like, the value of money, taking care of things, getting your own things, starting your own businesses, doing all that type of stuff. And my daughter did start her own business with her friend. They got this little clothing thing they started doing. So I was just shocked on my own because I didn't know she was thinking about this type of stuff on her own. Came up with the website and she put it together, and I was just in shock. Like, maybe she actually be listening. Because I know that's all I kept saying the whole time from them being little. I want to make sure I have something for y'all. If something ever happens to me, I want to make sure y'all don't never have to worry about anything or nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because if something happens to me, you never know how they might treat your kids after you gone. Because ain't nobody gonna treat your kids like you. So I just try to make sure they know everything from cooking, cleaning. They know how to do every single thing. So whatever business they ever want to start, they can.
Yeah.
That's how they talk now. Like, I make sure they save their money, they mess up their kids' names, and they can't have nothing on their own. But my kids, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
They have good credit scores. I see them getting credit cards, and they know how to manage it. They know what to do, so that I know they listen. So I'm gonna keep on saying it till I can't say it no more.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because a lot of us is not doing that, and I hope everybody in the audience is actually listening because this is so important for our kids to know where generational wealth come from. I thank you for your answer. We're gonna go to shenanigans and biting his fingernails. I don't know what's going on. He's sitting out here messing with his beard. He's sitting up here like, oh my god. So I'm gonna ease his conscience right quick. Thank you so much, ladies. So shenanigans. We don't talk about our expectations moving on. We don't let them decide what they wanted to do. We don't figure out how to give our grandkids and all this. So with all
With
that
all
said
that
and
said
done,
and done,
generational wealth
generational
don't
wealth
come
don't come
easy
easy
in the black
in the black
community.
community.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm
So
gonna
I'm
say
gonna
this. Would
say
you
this. Would you
continue
continue
expressing
expressing
this
this
topic
topic
with your
with your
kids,
kids,
even though no
even though
one
no
wanted
one
it and
wanted it
all of
and
that?
all of that?
But just
But
to
just
let
to
them
let them
know
know
that this is
that this is
something that is
something that is
important
important
and
and
something that
something
needs to
that
be
needs to
held
be
on
held
to.
on to.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
will continue to tell them until I can't tell them no more.
Okay.
Okay.
I love
I
it. I
love it.
love
I
it.
love it.
And
I mean, they watched me because that's why I kind of say what I say about my kids. They watched me do so much, work so hard for them to be so happy. But I felt like there was something in there that I never made them, I never really explained money to them when I gave it to them.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Since I was going over so much,
Okay.
I gave them money because I wasn't there.
Okay.
So all they did was grow up to want money. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm saying, so there's a lot of errors I did along the way, so I can't blame them for everything.
Okay. You
Okay. You
cannot.
cannot.
I would definitely put it in their head because that's I never told them that before.
Okay.
Okay.
And that and
And
that's
that and
that's
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 an
that's
even
an
better
even better
answer
answer
because
because
you felt
you felt
like
like
you
you
realized that
realized
it
that
was some
it was
things
some
that you
things
missed
that you
along the
missed
way.
along the
You know
way.
what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
So
So
you come
you
back
come back
and
and
you
you
redeem
redeem
yourself.
yourself.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
And that
And
right
that
there
right
is
there
out of
is out of
respect and
respect and
love of,
love of,
you didn't want
you
to
didn't
miss
want to
to
miss
be
the
miss
beat or miss
anything
anything
so that they
so that
wouldn't
they
have
wouldn't have
anything to say
anything to
that
say that
like
like
because you have
because you
kids
have
out here
kids
that
out
would
here
be
that would
like,
be
you
like,
didn't
you
tell
didn't
us or
tell
you
us
didn't
or you
show
didn't
us how
show
to
us
do
how to do
this,
this,
and
and
they feel
they feel
regretful,
regretful,
So I'm
So
gonna
I'm gonna
unmute
unmute
everybody,
everybody,
and
and
we
we
have
have
come
come
to
to
the
the
last
last
4 minutes of the
4 minutes of the
show. I've
show. I've
enjoyed
enjoyed
everybody. I
everybody.
like
I
all of
like
the
all of the
answers.
answers.
For most
For
part
most
of the
part of
show,
the show,
everybody was
everybody
on
was
the
on the
same
same
track.
track.
We talked
We talked
about, for
about for
everybody that's
everybody
just
that's
coming
just
in at
coming
the
in
last
at the
part of
last
the
part of the
show,
show.
the
The
beginning of the
beginning
show
of the
was
show was
about
about
family, the
family, the
family
family
business,
business,
generational wealth.
generational wealth.
The first
The
part of the
first part
show,
of the show,
we talked
we
about
talked about
expectations.
expectations.
The second
The
part of
second
the
part of
show,
the
we
show,
talked
we
about
talked about
solutions.
solutions.
And the
And the
last part of
last
the
part of the
show, we
show,
talked
we
about
talked
moving
about moving
on and
on
how we
and
were
how we
going
were
to
going to
decide
decide
how
how
to
to
express
express
ourselves to
ourselves
our
to our
kids about
kids
the
about the
importance of
importance of
things,
things
and
and
finding ways
finding
for our
ways for our
grandkids to
grandkids to
benefit and
benefit and
everybody to
everybody to
benefit
benefit
from
from
their
their
decisions
decisions
as well as
as
you
well
all
as you all
decisions.
decisions,
So
So
I just
I
want to
just want
say
to say
that
that
I liked
I
all
liked
of the
all of the
answers.
answers.
All of the
All of the
perspectives
perspectives
were
were
right on
right on
point.
point.
Um,
Um,
because
because
I really
I
like
really
nice
like nice
Nancy.
Nancy
Because when you
because when
talk
you talk
about
about
how these
how
kids
these
are
kids are
today,
today,
they are
they are
very
very
materialistic,
materialistic,
and
and
that is
that
one
is
reason
one
why we
reason why we
should just
should just
keep
keep
drilling
drilling
with them,
with them
because
because
you're not going
you're
to be
not
able
going to
to
be able to
afford what you
afford what you
want
want
if you
if
don't
you
do the
don't do
things
the
that you
things
need
that you
to
need
do
to do
in order
in
to
order
have
to
what you
have what you
want.
want.
I
I
always instill
always
that in
instill
my
that in my
kids. You
kids.
got to
You
do
got to
what
do
you
what
got
you
to
got to
do
do
in order
in
to do
order
what
to
you
do what you
want
want
to do.
to do.
It's a
It's a
difference. You
difference.
got to do
You got
what
to
you
do what you
have to
have
do
to do
in order
in
to do the
order to
things
do the
that you
things that you
want to
want
do.
to do.
If you
If
don't
you
do
don't
that,
do
what you
that,
think
what
you're
you
gonna
think you're
have?
gonna have?
And you can
And you
only
can
come
only
home
come
one
home
time
one
after
time
you
after you
leave.
leave.
Okay?
Okay?
After that
After
one
that
time,
one
when
time,
you leave
when
the
you leave
first
the
time
first
and
time
you have
and
to
you
come
have to
back,
come back,
the next
the
time
next
you
time
go,
you go,
you're gone
you
for
gone
good.
for good.
I will
I
help
will
you the
help you
first
the
time you
first
have to
time you
come
have to
back.
come back.
Because some
Because
people
some
leave
people leave
prematurely. I
prematurely.
never
I
push
never
my
push
kids
my
away
kids away
to just
to
have to
just
go
have to
out
go
there.
out there.
Then you have
Then you
some
have
that want
some
to
that
go
want to
out
go
there
out
because
there because
they want to be
they want to be
grown.
grown.
Okay, but then when
Okay,
they
but
get
then when
out
they
there,
get
they
out there, they
realize that
realize
being
that
grown
being grown
and all
and
this,
all this,
Anyway,
anyway,
I don't want
I
to
don't
be.
want
I
to.
don't want
I
to be
don't want to
grown
be
no
grown
more.
no more.
Okay,
Okay,
because
because
I don't know why I want to grow up
I
so
don't
bad.
I don't
know.
know.
It was
It
all
was all
because
because
I
I
mean
mean
that's
that's
just.
just.
I think
I think
y'all know
y'all
what. I think that's just a part of being a child. When you are a child, you want to be grown. When you're grown, you want to go back child. You just be like, It's some
It's
things
some
I don't
things
feel
I
like
don't feel
doing
like
right now,
doing
like
right now,
paying
like paying
bills.
bills.
Right.
I just want to go to sleep and wake up and just that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
just
I
want
And
to
just
go
want
thank
to
outside and
thank.
play.
I want to
I
thank
want to
all
thank
y'all for
all y'all
being
for
here
being here
tonight.
tonight.
You have done
You
an
have done an
amazing job. I
amazing job.
thank
I
y'all
thank y'all
for
for
being
being
here
here
on Beautiful
on Beautiful
Minds with
Minds with
Unique
Unique
tonight.
tonight.
And this is
And this
every
is every
Tuesday for
Tuesday for
everybody that is
everybody
in the
that is in the
audience.
audience.
Please tell a
Please tell
friend
a
to tell
friend
a
to tell
friend
a
to tell
friend
a
to tell a
friend. I
friend.
am
I
trying
am
to
trying to
build my
build my
audience up.
audience
So I
up.
need
So
for
I
you
need for you
guys to
guys
bring
to
your
bring your
support
support
as you
as you
come.
come.
Okay?
Okay?
And I
And I
thank you.
thank
And
you.
if
And
I
if
wanted
I
to
wanted
call
to
either
call
one of
either
you
one of
guys
you
back,
guys
would you
back,
be
would you
willing
be
to come
willing to
back?
come back?
Of course.
Shit show.
You know me. I'll be here for you.
I
I
know, and I'm
know, and
here for
I'm here for
y'all.
y'all.
But I'm here to learn every day if I have to.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, every Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank y'all
Thank
so
y'all
much
so
for
much for
coming.
coming.
It is
It is
time for
time
me
for
to
me to
close the
close
show
the
out.
show out.
And
And
remember,
remember,
being
being
yourself is
yourself is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Okay?
Okay?
And this
And this
concludes
concludes
Beautiful
Beautiful
Minds with
Minds with
Unique
Unique
today.
today.
All right, I'll
All
see
right,
y'all
I'll see
next
y'all
week,
next week,
same
same
time.
time.
Thank y'all so
Thank y'all
much for
so much
being
for
here.
being here.
Have a
Have
great
a
night.
great night.
And we are
And we are
out.
out.